All right, we're heading out on a sheep scouting trip here today. We're just gonna do a quick overnighter, but I wanted to go through some of the gear I've been using to scout. I've been trying to keep it super light, but still keep like some comfort staples. And I feel like what I've got set up is like pretty good. I end up right at the end, without camera equipment, I'm like right at 30 pounds with optics and a couple nights of food. So first thing, sleep system. I'm using the Enlighten Equipment Enigma quilt. And then the X-Ped, this is the Ultra 5R. I got this in a wide. Another awesome pad that would save you even a little more weight is like the Nemo Tensor. I just don't have that one in a wide, and I really like a wide. And then for shelter, we're using a Dyneema, one that just floorless shelter, just pops up with a trekking pole. It's a little over a pound. And then we got stakes for that. And then one thing I really like for floorless shelters is a bivvy. This is a Bora ultralight bivvy. I believe it's like 8 ounces or 6 ounces or something like that. And basically it'll just keep your pad, your sleeping bag, your pillow, everything all together, and acts as a ground barrier, and then you can zip it up when you leave so bugs and stuff don't get inside. And it's like, it has a waterproof bottom as well. And then a pillow, I could cut this and cut some weight, but this is a Nemo Philo pillow. It's an air pillow, really nice feeling comfy top that I really like, so take that. And then like camp stuff that I keep, like toothbrush, it's a foldable toothbrush, toothpaste, some toothpicks, and then a few little packages of wet ones just to like wipe my face off and stuff during the day. And then trekking poles, taking a set of the Argali Carbon X. I love these poles. Then on to optic type stuff. Just taking a pair of the SIG Zulu 10, just a 10x42, and the FHF fob harness. I have my inReach, of course, on the side. And then this is something I've been using a little bit. It's a marsupial sunglasses, eyeglass case. That's like actually been kind of nice. During hunting season, like I'll take this thing off and I'll put my rangefinder on. And then in the other side, I have just an E3, it's like an accessory pouch. I have my Bino post adapter, a lens pen, and then this is the Dark Energy Poseidon Nano charger. It's MagSafe compatible, so it snaps to the back of your phone. You can get like one good phone charge off of this thing, or you can plug it in, charge your inReach or whatever with a USB-C cord. And I'm gonna do a different video on the electronics. There's like a cajillion ways you can do it, but that is pretty good with a solar panel if you're going for longer, but for just a couple of nights or a night, like that thing is plenty, and it's super light. And then for a glassing seat, this is a Climate V seat. It's an air seat, a little air pad. It just collapses basically into nothing, and then it gives you a little bit of air, a little different from the foam pads. And then for a tripod, I go to a Slick 624, super lightweight tripod, and then I put the Outdoorsman's pan head on the top. The 2.0 is awesome because it has your Outdoorsman's plate, and then it's also ARCA compatible, so like my camera can go right on it without an adapter. Then the SIG Oscar 8 80mm spotter. We're looking for sheep and really trying to judge, so I don't want to skimp on the optics that we're bringing. And then like food and water, I've done a lot of different things with like water filtration. I've always been a huge fan of the Sterapen, but I found like some of the places we're getting water out of has like a lot of sediment. So I went with like a squeeze filter. This is a Platypus quick draw filter and a dirty bag. So you put water in here, this connects right on the top, and then you just like push the water through, or you can just gravity feed it as well. And I also am bringing a Hydro Pack. This is just a little 3-liter. I've been using this as a dirty bag, so I just like fill up as much water as I can in this, throw it in my pack, and just keep going, and then I filtrate it at camp. I don't know if is that a word, filtrate? And then Usually I'm taking like a Yeti Yonder bottle, but this time I took a Nalgene that's just a little bit more. I think it's 1.5 liters. So holds 48 ounces of water. That's 2 liters, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Gotcha. And then Human Gear cap lid. Just makes it easier to drink out of. And then Dude wipes just in a Ziploc. Food and cooking, I keep it real simple on the food. I'm like 1.5 pounds a day, I think is what I figured out I was. Just like your basic nuts, granola bars. I'm a big fan of just keeping it simple with like Snickers, Reese's, like stuff that you definitely want to eat. Cheese sticks, those are always good. And then I have like my dinner for tonight and then food for tomorrow in here. I'm a big fan of keeping like extra food, or like at night when we go to bed, I just take all the food that I didn't eat for the day or the trash, whatever, put it in a dry bag. I feel like it just helps with scent a little bit. It can't hurt. And then for my cook system, I really tried to go super lightweight on this last year. This is the Pocket Rocket Deluxe. It's an awesome stove. They have a new striker system on the side that has never not worked for me. And then this is a Toaks titanium cup. And this system is awesome for one person. With 2 people, you just have to boil twice. But when it's just me, I'll just use this for coffee as well. But when Leah and I are both going, we take these little GSI. They're like little plastic cups. They have a little koozie over them. You can measure water with them. And they're just super light. So we each take one of those. And then all that system just goes in a little FHF bag here. I have a can of Isopro, fuel, and then my spoon is in there as well. I think that does it for the cooking. This total setup, like for this right here, is like 6 ounces, I think. It's real light. And then just have like the basic first aid and then patch kit type stuff. I do have a tourniquet in here as well. It's a cat tourniquet. You can put it on yourself, and I don't know, a lot of people say it's not worth it because you can fashion a tourniquet out of something else, but if you're by yourself, you can't. So I'll go through that more in detail at some point. And then clothing that I'm wearing, the First Light, the 308 pants. They're awesome pants. Boot wise, the Crispy Brixton. And then for a shirt, I'll switch out this cotton tee for the Yuma t-shirt to hike in. And then I'm also going to bring the Yuma zip tee. I can flip the hood up, glassing in the sun. It's real nice. Just a fleece, lightweight rain jacket, and then a puffy jacket. It's been cooling off quite a bit. And then the, I don't know what they call this. It's just a little boonie hat. Also great for the sun. Then for my pack, oh, I forgot stuff. Hold on, First Light Cody glove. This is just a insulated leather glove. And then Black Diamond, this is the Storm R. R is for rechargeable, so rechargeable headlamp. That will all go in the lid of my pack. And for this trip, I'm bringing the Stone Glacier Sky Talus. I have a couple different bags of theirs, but I've been switching off between Stone Glacier and like the Kifaru Arc Frame. And for all intensive purposes of just trying to stay light for a scouting trip, I saved like over 1 pound on going with this setup over the Kifaru. I think in the end, the Kifaru hauls a lot of weight better, but I'm not packing meat out, so I don't really care. And then we're up here by ourselves a lot, so packing a SIG P365 XL and a JC Custom Kydex holster here on the hip belt. And that's it.